I'm a little nervous. I'm in the RV. I said I was going to start at 5 and it's like 5:22, but you guys know that I am a mom and I have a 3-month-old, so I had to nurse her. She was hungry, so I had to make sure that she ate. And I'm really not going to pay attention too much to the comments, but I am going to try to pull up let me even see if I can see that I am live here. So I was out. Oh, I'm a little nervous about this, to be honest with you all, and I even wrote down a few things that just so that I wouldn't forget some of the things that I wanted to kind of sort of touch base on. And I know that you all have been waiting in anticipation of this, and I thank you for your patience with me. I thank you for putting up with all of that. But it's really important for me to share with you all. Last year, it was mixed with highs and lows with family things, and I was pregnant, and you saw me like a hot mess express. So I didn't feel that there was anything that was going on with me, going on in my life, that I would not be able to share with you all. And in case you're tuning in for the first time, who I am, if you just stumbled across this video, if it's your first time on my page, I'm coming to you all live here from Southwest Florida. I'm super excited about being here. It's usually beautiful here. Some days we get a little cold and I'm like, whoa, I didn't sign up for this, but I'm coming to you from Southwest Florida. My name is Rosalind. I am a natural health consultant. I got into this whole natural health consulting space almost by accident. You might hear my kiddos in the background. They're outside with their dad, trying to allow me some time to get to go live here. But that's one of the joys of what I do, what I'm able to do, because I'm able to work from home. I have that flexibility. I can be here with them, so they're used to being right next to me. But to go back to what I was saying, I'm a natural health consultant. I got into the natural health consulting space almost by accident. But I guess I could say it's accident. I guess I can say it's in divine intervention, because I was a pre-med student and I was in my last year before I went to medical school, and then I was dealing with a health condition, and I went to my dermatologist. It was an autoimmune condition. I went to my dermatologist and I said, you know what? I need to be able to find a natural resolution to this. I'm sorry, I look like a hot mess, you guys, but whatever. I cannot go through life just taking these prescription medication. And I was in some classes and I was learning about the side effects that are associated with some of these medications, and I just couldn't do it. So I went to him and I said, please, and he was a Cuban guy. I said, can you please send me somewhere? Send me to Cuba, send me anywhere so I can do something. And he basically told me, because I had been living with this condition for 23 years, I was 25 at the time, and I was diagnosed when I was 2, living with this autoimmune condition for 23 years, that I would basically have to stay on prescription medications. If you know me now, you know that that didn't sit well with me. Like, if you've gotten to know me, that would not have sit well with me, and it didn't sit well with me. So it was my fiance at the time. Now he's my husband. I spoke to him. I said, we have to figure something out. So I basically stopped out of school and did some like soul searching, did some me searching, and I started learning how to heal myself naturally. So that's how I got into this whole natural health consulting space. And I have a degree. I have a bachelor's degree in alternative medicine. In September of this year, 2019, I will be starting chiropractic school. So I'm super excited that the universe saw it fit for me to say, you know what, that did not align with me. Allopathic medicine, palliative care, just getting treatments without finding the root cause did not align with me. So I was able to say, you know what, the next step, it has to be something different. And I found the next step, got the degree, but along that journey, I found something else. I found this amazing company, and they specialized in gut health. So it was just the perfect pair for me. It helped me balance my body, all the things that I was learning in school. It put an actual practical in my hand, something tangible that I could use to say, you know what, Rosalind, this is what you're going to use to keep your gut health at its best level. So I did that. And I did it for about a year without any of you guys knowing. Then I finally came around to sharing, and I'm actually coming up on 2 years of this time that I spent with this company that I've been sharing with you all, and I have helped heal a lot of people through the practices that I use and the protocols that I've learned. And this company has been absolutely amazing to me. Some of the leaders have really poured into me as an individual. They have allowed me to go into their teams and to speak to their people, to speak to the protocols that I use, the steps that I use, and I create some amazing tools for the people that I work with specifically. And ooh, I'm gonna get emotional, sorry. It has been such an amazing journey with this company. And if you would have asked me 6 months ago, would I be doing this live video? Would I be doing this right now? Would I be basically, would I be doing a digital breakup letter? Would I be right here, right now, saying that I have resigned from that company? I'm no longer going to be, I'm no longer going to be moving forward with that company. Would I be here, sitting here saying that? No, because they have poured into me, not only me being able to see the way that the health, the tools could transform someone's health, the way that I was able to apply the things, everything just aligned with what I had learned in my undergraduate studies. So I did not think that I'd be doing this video right now. I did not think that I would be telling you that I have essentially found something else, that I have kind of like that shift. I'm going through this same shift where after deciding when I was 7 years old, 8 years old, that I wanted to be a doctor, then deciding that that's not the type of medicine that I wanted to practice, and I'm going through that same shift, that same mindset shift, that same universal shift, that same knowledge shift. But I always come to you all and I share my heart. I share the truth. So I was presented with this opportunity to still be able to do what I do, still be able to be a health coach. And I kid you not, I was talking to my husband and I told him, I said, you know what, Terry, this is a very hard decision for me. You guys, I spent like 2.5 months making this decision. I've spent 2.5 months researching this company. I've gone back to even my days of undergraduate study in that form of those sciences. This has enabled me to do that. So that's where I'm at right now. And I spoke to my husband. I said, you know what, I don't know if I could leave this company. Maybe I can maybe I could stay with this company, still be able to work with this company and do this new thing that I'm finding out that's like cutting edge and that I want to share. I went to my mentors within the company and I explained to them what I wanted to do. And unfortunately, it's not something that I was permitted to do hand in hand. It was not something that it wasn't something that the company would allow. Basically, I spoke to compliance and I really wanted to do this because there's certain aspects of that company. There's certain products that I really wanted to just say, if I ran into someone that needed it, to be able to recommend it. And I probably still will do that because in all honesty, there are certain things that I probably still would recommend. But with growth, I have to sometimes let go of the fear of, you know, what it was, and then go into the next step. And right now, where I'm at, I feel that I would be doing you all a disservice. When I learn something, I come to you and I share it with you. I feel that I would not be true to you. I would not be I would not be fair to you all if I knew this information was out there, if I knew this company was still providing me the opportunity to coach, to do one-on-one with my clients, to be able to share anything that I find that's valuable and not share it with you all. I would be doing you a disservice. So of course, I'm staying true to my brand. My son has a food allergy. We are very specific to what we can and cannot do. So I made sure that the company still promoted gluten-free products. I made sure that this new company that I was going to was clean, was certified in every way, shape, or form, that it was vegan, that it was non-GMO, because these are the things that I had to remain true to. And I've always been that person with you guys. So I wonder how many of you have ever been in the position where you can't really say anything bad about where you were at. You can't say anything bad. There's nothing negative that you can bring your heart to saying that this was bad about them, or this is why I'm leaving, and this is so earth-shattering. How many of you have ever been in a position where you had to make the choice to go to the next level or to just remain where you're at? And when I say remain where you're at, I should note that in that company, in the team that I was in of over 4,000 people, for 2018, the numbers came in and I was in the top 30 of the top 30 producers for the team. So it's not like things were not good there. Things were good. So even my business coach, it has nothing to do with these kinds of businesses where you network and you share. She is even surprised that I'm leaving essentially money on the table. But then I had to go back to why I even started sharing health with people. It was not about the profit that I could make. It's never been about the profit. It's always been about walking in my purpose and knowing that my purpose, my divine calling, is to share health. Yes, it's always great when you find a way to share natural health in this capacity that you could still make money with it. Because, of course, I am afforded, aside from my husband working his job because he loves doing what he's doing, and he's one of those guys, he's not going to be, I'm not going to depend on anyone kind of thing. Aside from what he's doing to bring in income, this has allowed me to bring in income. So you guys have to know that I'm leaving money on the table, but at the same time, this level up that I'm doing is not only about me. I could leave that, start from scratch, which is not really scratching out. I've already been connecting with people because it's just so amazing. Once you hear about this, you'll see why it's not necessarily from scratch, or I am starting from scratch, but I'm not at ground zero even now, because people understand the need for this. So I am just pleased to be able to say that I'm remaining true to my brand, remaining true to being rare, remaining true to being Roseland, and being able to say you all that I found this company, or rather this company found me, or rather the universe conspired to bring this before me at this time. You guys know I'm going to be starting chiropractic school in September here, so I did not need to take on anything new on my plate, but if I didn't take this on, I'd be doing you a disservice. Like I said, gluten-free, non-GMO, vegan, and the biggest part is it's customized to you. Yes, you who's watching this right now, it's customized to you. So the name of the company is, you guys, you know what? I'm tempted not to even say the name of the company yet, only because of this, because I want you to listen to what was the selling point for me. What made me say, you know what, Roseland, you can let everything else go and go to this. Why it's so important. With so many fads and so many trends and so many things and so many things out there that you could go to your natural health food store, you can go to GMC, you could order from the company that I was with before, but nothing is specifically for you, customized for you. And when I say that is, nothing uses your genetics, your DNA to customize supplements for you. So that was a selling point for me as a natural health consultant, because I spend so much time with my clients, with people that I add to my team to make sure that they're healthy. I created a food journal. I created a goal setting tracker specifically for them, just so I could be able to get insight on what's going on with them. So now this company is basically telling me, Roseland, I know you're working with these people and you are going along this journey with them and you're walking through this process with them. And I'm sorry, you guys, if I'm not answering you, if you're commenting right now. It's just, I wanted to get this out. And if I see some of these comments, I hope they're not like sad, like people that I was not able to, like, I just don't want to cry. Already started. I just don't want to cry. I'm blaming it on pregnancy, or just, that's just me. I blamed everything on pregnancy, and I'm not even pregnant anymore. But okay, so I wanted to be able to come to you all and say that this is customized to you. It's specific. It measures your genetic predispositions to certain conditions. And it says, you know what? If you're predisposed to these conditions, I want to make sure that the food is depleted of nutrients. I've been saying that for a while, but what if I could use products? What if I could use all natural supplements? What if I can use plant-based herbs to customize to you and your genetic makeup so that you could be at your best, be at your optimal health? And that was it for me, because I spent so much time, like I was saying, trying to figure out what is it that you need? What is it that I can do for you? But you basically, and I've done this already, but I'll basically break the seal on another box of these things, and I'll show you in another video later on how the process worked. But the name of the company is Uforia. And to be honest with you all, this is a game changer, not just for the supplement industry, but for those of you that's looking for something else, those of you that feel like you're that missing link. I've tried everything, but you can't hone in on what it is that's really bothering you, what it is that's really causing you to not be at your optimal health. Well, I'm going to swab this cheek with one swab, and I'll swab this cheek, and then I'll send it to a certified lab, HIPAA compliant. And if you're in the health profession, if you're a health coach, you know what HIPAA means. If you're a health professional in any capacity, you know that to get that kind of a certification is a big, it's a big deal, you guys. It's a big deal. So now when you get that information back, not only do you get customized supplement that's like, hey, this is for Rosalind. You cannot find it on Amazon. You cannot find it at GMC. You cannot find it anywhere else. It's specifically tailored to you and your needs. It's like, it's a game changer. So I literally had to tell myself, okay, Rosalind, so you need to be able to provide this to all of your clients. You need to be able to say, this is, just get these labs done. I know that you've been food journaling. I know that you've been doing this. I know you've been doing that for me. Get these labs done. And I'm not looking for the easy way out, you all. I'm ready to work my butt off for my clients, especially my one-on-one clients. But once you get that back, it comes with, and this is my planner, and I don't want to go into all of that with you guys now, but once you get that back, it comes with like customized plan, like a course of action for you. Not only is it saying, take these supplements, but these are some other changes that you can make. So that's where I'm at. So it just makes my job easier as a natural health consultant, but it makes your life better. And I can't stress that, how the universe just knows that this shift that's happening in my life, I want it to happen in your life. I want the best for your health. I want the best for your family. And if I'm able to say, you know what, my kids are playing outside, but this is how I run my day. Like my kids can be outside. I could be outside with them. This is how I work. This is how I make an income. And a lot of things are going to be happening with our family now. And creating residual income is a big deal, is a very, very big deal for me. So being able to sit here and tell you that, and I hope you understand, and I hope you, all my friends that are over with this other company, I love you all so much, so much, and I'm not even gonna say sorry that I have to leave, because this is not a sorry situation. You know what I mean? This is a blessing. So I'm blessed. I'm blessed for that opportunity. And I'm blessed that I was given this opportunity at the ground floor. We're still in pre-launch. The research that went behind this company is like 20 years in the making. But to scale it, to be able to say like, oh, you want something customized to you, to scale it for the masses, it's on the ground floor right now. So I'm so excited about that. So that's why when I told you guys, I'm mixed with emotions. I'm so happy. I'm on this high that this is happening. But I know that sometimes when you have to level up, the people that were at this level with you will not be at the next level with you. And I know that. I know my customers will be, because they trust me. They trust the research that I put in, and I research it like I'm giving it to myself, like I'm giving it to my husband, like I'm giving it to my kids. When I research something, for you, I'm researching it like it's for me. So I know my customers will be here and they will move up with me. And I've already have other people wanting to work the business side of this, and they're ready to move up with me and level up with me. But I really have to come here, and I don't want it to be like, hey, what is this new thing Rosalind is doing? This is what it is. It's Uforia. I am so blessed and so happy that I was able to come to you and be transparent and just be me, because this is me, this is how I am, and just still be able to give you quality ingredients. But when I say give you quality ingredients, if you're sitting next to someone while you're watching this, I mean you, and then I mean you. If you're by yourself while you're watching this, I mean you specifically. And I feel like I'm looking into your eyes right now when I say this, because honestly, it's all about you. It's all about you. And I'm just blessed that I could still be Rare by Rose, and I could still be me. And it just kind of goes hand in hand, because each of you are rare. Each of you are uniquely made. And I'm just glad to be able to have this opportunity to present this to you and to see where it goes and carry it on even when I become a chiropractor, because I'm going to want this to be something that's in my practice that I'm using. It's just a next level thing that I'll be able to use in my practice. So that's what I wanted to share with you all. I hope I didn't forget anything. My notes were really very vague. It just kind of like who, what, when, and I just knew in my heart what I needed to say, and I knew that I had you guys waiting for a long time. Thank you so much for your love, for your support on this next step, on this next level. Thank you for leveling up with me. And you guys know how I always leave my videos. Reward yourself every day by making healthy lifestyle choices. Love you all. Bye. I'm going to go over to the other side of the camera.